Hello, my name is Clint and Mosley, and this is my beautiful wife, Judy Mosley.
Hello.
And we serve as evangelist and women's ministry leader in Dallas, Fort Worth. We're here in Texas. Our scripture for today is Matthew 5, verse 13 through 16. And the ESV version reads, "You are the salt of the earth, but if salt has lost its taste, how shall its saltiness be restored? It is no longer good for anything except to be thrown out and trampled under people's feet. You are the light of the world. A city set on a hill cannot be hidden, nor do people light a lamp and put it under a basket, but on a stand, and it gives light to all the house. In the same way, let your light shine before others so that they may see your good works and give glory to your Father who is in heaven." Jesus points out two identity statements when he says, "You are the salt of the earth and you are the light of the world." I'm going to speak more about the light of the world, but I'm going to turn it over to my wife, who's going to speak more about the salt of the earth.
Hello. So, as I think about this verse that we just read, I think about the question that's asked, which is, how shall the saltiness be restored? And I think about what Jesus Christ represents, hope. And, as I think about my life and even just what salt is, which is it can be a preservative, but it can also add flavor. I think about when Jesus came into my life and allowed me to turned my world upside down. I grew up in a culture where many times we did not want to air our dirty laundry, right? But Jesus Christ, he lived in such a way that he exposed things, right? And he added flavor, but he also allowed the good things to be preserved. And I'm so grateful because as God exposed things and added flavor to my life, I was able to see just the benefit of living a life that helps us to foster those kinds of relationships, whether in our marriage or with other relationships. So, as I think about turning the world upside down, I want to continue to live for Christ in such a way that helps me to preserve, but also add flavor to the different relationships that God brings into my path.
Mm. And so not only are we have an opportunity to be the salt, but also the light. And the light is not a discriminator. It shows you the good, the bad, and the ugly. And as disciples of Jesus, as sons and daughters of God, we have the opportunity to be a light, to show people the good things, the fingerprints about who God is, but also to show people some of the ugly and the bad that we have to deal with. And when we're salt and when we're light, then we can live out what Jesus says, where we can bring glory to the Father in heaven. Mm-hmm. Thanks. You guys enjoy the rest of the journey through the Sermon on the Mount. Love you guys.